After recording what would be his final television concert special, Elvis returned to Graceland.
Ladies and gentlemen, Elvis has left the building.
Less than 2 months later,
pandemonium has broken out here on Elvis Presley Boulevard in Memphis.
On August 16, 1977, he suffered a violent heart attack and died.
The world is shocked by Elvis Presley's sudden death. Thousands of fans from all over the country are converging on Graceland, trying to get in to view the body of the 42-year-old king of rock and roll.
You never thought of him passing away because he was so strong.
This you can believe, I will never leave.
He would sometimes check himself into the hospital because he wanted to get away from everyone. He didn't want the demands. He didn't want, the phone calls. So you thought it was one of those times. Well, no, he can't be. He can't be. This is a joke. This cannot be. It was shocking, like to the world, only a million times more.
During his short life, Elvis had made and spent a fortune. When he died, his estate was on the brink of financial collapse. Priscilla was advised to sell Graceland to pay taxes and bills. She refused, and with the help of friends, opened their home to the public.
Did you think anyone would come?
No. No, never. Never. Elvis would never, ever have believed, that's his home is now a museum, but would have loved it and would have probably been, as we say around Graceland, the first tour guide, because that's the first thing he did was show his place.
Graceland is the second most visited home in America. Only the White House has more tourists. And next door, there's a new $200 million hotel. And there's also a new museum dedicated to preserving the life and times of Elvis, his gold records, his fleet of cars, the cars he drove in his movies, painstakingly restored, and his unforgettable jumpsuits.
It was difficult for me to share so much and open up so much because he was so private. But I know that he would have loved to have shared Graceland and loved to have shown what, he accomplished in his life.
There must be lights burning brighter somewhere.
And that was a big thing for him when you asked about what he cherished as far as, let's say, awards or whatever thing, material things. Graceland is really the statement of him making it.
Because he was frightened he was going to be forgotten. He's
Yes.
not going to be forgotten.
Yes, he was. His thing was, I can't be a 40-year-old singer doing rock and roll on stage. He was already thinking that. And yet he was still very, very popular back then. And I don't think ever in his wildest dreams he could have imagined being this successful, this loved, still 40 years later.
Out there in the dark, there's a beckoning candle. Oh, yeah.
So every dream that I ever dreamed has come true 100 times. I learned very early in life that without a song, the day will never end. Without a song, a man ain't got a friend. Without a song, the road will never bend. Without a song. So I'll keep singing the song.